Hi, my name is Dr. Shay Butler, and I'm the author of Better Not Perfect From Hot Mess to Life Success. And thank you for joining me for 5 minutes of motivational moments this morning, where I share some tips with you about my journey to better, some of the challenges and some of the lessons learned, with the hopes that you will, on your journey to better, find something to take away that is meaningful and purpose for you for how you live out your life and your day. So I thought today we'd spend some time talking about eradicating self doubt and building self confidence. I am actually coming through a season where I've been struggling with this myself. So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to share and talk about this with you today. So, what are some of the reasons that we find ourselves in this place of self doubt? For some of us, it might be shame. I know that it's something that I'd struggled with for a while. And I love this acronym for shame that I talk about on the podcast: self hatred at my expense. So, sometimes it's for something that we've done in our past or something we're still struggling with in our present that we haven't let go of, that haven't been able to move beyond. So, it keeps us mired down in this place of shame. And then that in and of itself creates this sense of self-doubt and prevents us from walking in confidence. Other times, and I'm struggling with this too, we're in a place of identity crisis. Maybe we're at a season of life changes. Like we just in our household went to an empty nest, right? So this notion of labels. So wearing this label of mom, of wife. For those of you who may know my background, I was also a C-suite executive, vice president for many years, well over a decade. And then I pivoted out of that and I started my own company and I went from expert to now being a student, right? Learning in this new space, being a CEO, being the apprentice, learning how to build a business, having to rely on others to teach me, and living in this place of insecurity where I'm no longer the expert, but now I'm the student, right? So dealing with the insecurity that comes with that, life transitions, all of that just adding up and sort of attacking that sense of confidence that I used to have and walk boldly in. And, so when we're in that space and place, what are some of the things that we can do to shed this space of self doubt? Well, one of the things that has helped me immensely is consider the source. And when I say the source, I mean the source, knowing whose we are and who we are. What does God say about me and what do I say about me? The very fact that those of us who are alive know that there's a miracle of life, right? I mean, we are not here by accident. We didn't get here by accident. And as a matter of fact, just to even be born, we know in an era of IVF and all the challenges that come with creating life these days, right? We know how hard it is just to be born, just to be here on the planet. So knowing the miracle of life and believing that we are here and purposed, right? So how do we embrace that? What are the things that we are saying to ourselves so that we know that we are people of purpose designed here to be here for such a time as this, right? So what do I say about me? How do I show up in the mirror with positive affirmations about myself? And that is really important to do, to speak life into ourselves. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I would encourage us to do is be prepared. You have gifts, you have talents, you have abilities, things that are innately yours. You know what you know, what you know, and you know how to do it. So be bold and be brave and walking in the knowledge that you have gifts and there are things that you just know how to do. Nurture that. And but yet being prepared is the things that you don't know how to do as well, the things that may not come as naturally. Study those things. Learn those things if they are important to your journey so that you can show up feeling prepared. And know that whatever you don't know, you have the ability to learn. So trust and believe in that. Lastly, look the part so you can feel the part. It helps me to feel like I look good. It helps me to have on that power outfit or that power accessory or Just that thing that I know, that thing that brings me comfort, the things that bring me confidence. Sometimes it may be a locket with a picture in it. If you have an interview and you have to wear that black suit, put on those red socks, put on that red tie, paint your toes red, do whatever you need to do to feel bold and to feel confident. And lastly, put yourself around people who build you up and don't break you down. That's very important. So walk boldly, walk confidently, and eradicate that self doubt today. For you can, because you are awesome. Thank you.